So now what I will do is I will click preview, and this will preview all the different layers that will be printed. So there are 422 layers that will be printed, and you can just adjust this. So now what I will do is plug in the USB. Now I'm just going to click save to removable drive, and I'll just click eject, and it's all done. The first step before doing anything is to wipe down all the surfaces of the printer to remove any dust or dirt. This includes the printer bed, printer nozzle, and even the printer filament. Next, the printer filament needs to be cut at a 45-degree angle to allow for ease when feeding the filament through the printer nozzle. Now, after trimming the filament end, feed the filament through the printer nozzle until it stops feeding through. Now, after the filament is inside, we can now power on the printer. Now I will just set the printer to home. Remove the micro SD card and place it in the printer. Now, using a thin piece of paper, position it underneath the printer nozzle and move the piece of paper as shown. The objective here is to move the paper freely while barely feeling the nozzle scratching the piece of paper. Repeat this procedure along all corners and at random places along the printer bed. Continue to repeat until the bed is level. Once satisfied with the bed level, stick 4 to 5 pieces of masking tape on the printer bed surface. Done. Now on the printer menu, select Print from TF and locate the name of the print job. After selecting the print file, the printer will begin to heat up its bed and nozzle. While waiting, take a spatula and begin to push down the masking tape onto the printer bed. This will help stick down the tape to the surface during the print and minimize the chances of the tape peeling from the heat. Adding glue to the surface will also help to stick the print in place during the process. This will reduce the risk of the print job peeling off the printer bed. So after about 15 minutes, this is about the result. So overall it's looking pretty good actually. So it appears that it's actually stuck on really well to the surface. I'll say at the back it's not the best print, maybe due to the leveling, but still it's a good sign as it is stuck to the surface. So I'll say overall it's pretty well done, and I'm just going to leave it for another 10 hours to finish the print job. So basically after 10 hours of print time, the job is finally complete and this is the end result. So to remove the print job, all you have to do is just use this tool here and just dig your way underneath. So I'll just remove the masking tape on the sides. You don't have to remove all the masking tape, but you can now grab this tool and dig it underneath the project and just wait for it to snap off. Twist it off slowly and it'll just come off like this. So this was the final product of the phone holder after the 3D print. I wouldn't say it was the best print, but it did do the job. One of the limitations from the print was that during the print, at about 8 hours in, the printer nozzle kept on hitting the foam holder. So just over here, there was just a rough edge produced and also on the back of the design. Because of this, this produced one of the sides to be thicker at the back than the other side. The one with the rough edge was much thinner than the one that was clean. Another thing that was observed from the printer was that in the beginning of the print job, it tended to produce a much cleaner finish. As the printer made its way up to the top, It then started to become a bit more unclean. Because of these printing errors, it unfortunately wasn't able to fit my iPhone. So I did try another phone like my Samsung S7, and because of its smaller size, it was able to fit. So I hope you all enjoyed the video today, and I hope I've given you an insight into 3D printing, and hopefully you take some of the tips that I've shared with you today into account, despite a horrible phone holder. But anyways, this is Dr. Dadah Massage, and I'll see you in the next one. Jesus Christ, I can finally take off these glasses.